Chenya along the wala hipa azara kang tere tenye right abitsa lamnu ali really le ko hi ku chene interview asinya ba pekya linu ko abitsa hipa na thingye la kunu kwa tunde sa kang makete na atsa poki 20 years and below teenagers ning down is apom lamnu atsa atunde sa ngunu ko is a competitive exam ning down lile kwa bi sayola ron lile. So we want to welcome you brother to this interview ko sangdam you ko English yortanu kwatri apitsa haja nebo mekeba anyela developing young mind hipayo course in a students teacher de api haslan ije shita ko api chene ta shi sa akang sa a good character lipana one api des knyare ko api chene ro ba mo saso hikutura tuzar gda hagamnu hite atung te lile ko tuzar hikuna tur samwa ngunu ko upcoming ate competitive exam tila masichara ningta hyatung te lile singre shiti there ko therela New King James Version hita yon if the axe is dull or blunt and one does not sharpen the edge then he must use more strength but wisdom brings success. Isayo pu tsa menye kang maza kang. Isa tsa ta sama la pichunu kanu ta lamnu kuna pichiba kuna ako ngurepo yure. Chenye izurche na alung diwa lopani da mo sasong ko will you introduce yourself nayo tsa yuzi sang ko naning ko no tuyang rihita viewers te yo nung teacher
이닝즈 사랑 바성듬 릴리 고 이즈 키시 동양래 고 이야 디즈 class 12 humanities stream 캬레 loyal higher secondary school 라 고 아쿠디 바 이니즈 알롱디와 칸 akanyang yu yuwa matishire ikhan yu atsa khud interview is a youth tikhang ade communicate sa sono ba message khud jono ba igesa bala kanyang
God bless na tsa class therela to person ko noyo rank khading ucho khan percentage khadena chichan yocha
ko jirong ba shomong is class 10 la 6th rank secure saje ko your percentage is 97.83 lishe
wow kanyare that's a bible kire ichuko ko no favorite bible passage mai pa ko na kana kata as a young men and teenagers 17 years right
yes
so count 30 no experience share mere this you think
your favorite bible passage Colossians chapter 3 verse 23 lili ko hila shakli baza nana to sing mushirna hazze nizar kanya sono bama tanye namasila jirang ba kanya sono ba hazili so I try to do everything through God's will and whenever I pray I try to like I will try to say to God that make me or use me in your plan so that I can do your will so that's how I go through my life
kunyare count the study saba ate class therani la khele loila higher secondary la ate go class ida study cha kada charo aji ayoti
is your study sade your study plans is your study session asangla device are study session 1 2 go 3 study session 1 is atuna morning la somore tabe 2 e kan 3 as is evening time la hazla atung kire tabe is study session 1 revision de morning la tabe evening la is adi chapter asidi mahal points asidi hazla atung mazla cover up sare
okay can you share the tips to improve studies kan memory concentration kada ala zikeno noyo lamnu ko no experience share me ante you think
so some tips that I can give to the teens of the present day so that they can improve their memory and studies that in the akhoza method ko de yong baza SQ4R method li he laza technique ba yo full form the survey question read recite recall ko review li le hai baza turutin zin turudi khang khada hi english sang ar sa di laza ar akhoza question khide question as the first survey saso question as the understand saso tabe question as understand sabe naturo khang answer zam thingei de ida pujing sala alam shung la se li shong as chakso tabe so that we can know his knowledge so that he can know himself after that question as a kiso answer as a kiso tabe hazigyo sabe ashanga la ban as ani be sang bi khebe has review saso apujing sala recall ashanga la has lili improve saso no
okay kang atenna class terane lata UPSC home coaching matikyo if you have started can you share
is a coaching kulal zematike tanya I have only done like some online coaching through some sources especially through phone is online coaching hazigo sagoda be ama theoretical experience ni zari dikha hazigo share be shoda de are yo lam no mi khetengo to be are ne yo bazi I have tried to include in my study time so that I can go ahead with my preparations.
What about NCRT, something like that? Continue.
So for like preparing for this UPSC, the first thing is that our new bus is that NCRT is a total sano gangho. Tabi NCRT is 6 to 12 lile. Adi NCRT kino baza hiningdang. Tangi hazal
class 6 to 12.
Class 6 to 12. Tangi hazal laza adi NCRT mi asi khan ahi lile. Tabi atom baza adi za asi du lile. Tangi ahi hazali laza information atom lile. In as a student, if you're going to prepare, you should refer to all NCRTs. Tabi a new buzz, another subject matter understands how buzz. First, the syllabus atal thorough. Hazali.
Okay. Kang China to UPSC preparation nida. Class Sandram to class 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here are your prelims kang CSET. CSET means Civil Service Aptitude Test.
Yes.
Here is I can explain.
The UPSC laza first stage of examination he baza prelims lire. Ko prelims he baza qualifying nature he laza. He's abia final marks am kire. Prelims a atse lire haza GS1 ko GS2. Ko GS2 haza CSET be yore. Tabe CSET he baza full form za avanyo bagyo Civil Service Aptitude Test. Ko GS1 laza atuma subject matter include sabaza geography, economics, polity, tabe khabibi sports mirror rore. Tabe hilaza atuna develops about inferential question, tabe comprehensive question de atuna singre. Tabe CSET hibaza second hibaza mental aptitude, logic, reasoning, maths ko reasoning question di hiri la singre atuna.
Okay, marks khote na.
First GS1 laza 100 question lere. Ko GS1 100 question le baza each question carries 2 marks. Tabe has a negative mark means for each wrong answer you will get 1/3 of the mark will be deducted. Has a 0.66 lile. Ko second paper laza 60 question to tabe each question 80 question. So each question will carry 2.5 mark. Tabe has a negative mark means 0.83 negative mark lile for each wrong question. Tabe hingi laza atong student tough subaza at the present time laza CSET la lile. Ko hilaza CSET laza tisang hitok fail sayushuna because the pattern tabe are you question type of question they're asking is changing and evolving every time.
So can you explain more about CSET? CSET sita chang.
CSET hilaza in akobe robagyo 5 types of question it used to come, that is reading comprehension, mental aptitude, logic, reasoning, ko maths. Ko hilali baza maths hilaza data interpretation, time, work, tabe for logics laza you will have to create a correlation between the statement they have given, that is assertion and reason. Hazilile. Ko na hiba prepare sano baza specific book kenoma sta. ko coaching center di lala are material available sabala hazala kokle tabi YouTube la nala haza cover sani khala topic you can even refer to that Vision IS ega Christy IS siri lala are coaching supplement je bala hazala chale
thank you kama the next azingya ba the mains exam UPSC azigya noyo amathe cho sharman do you think
mains he was the second stage of UPSC exam lile ko mains hilaza there are 9 papers in mains hazala the first angi paper has a qualifying nature prelims ke lile tabe hazing is a language paper lile first has is a Indian language la hazala the 22 Indian language lile ko khud universal language has English tabe is a naga candidate atungna za abu English to prefer sare is a naga miss maliban tabe second paper mi English has me abu language paper lile ko hazala the choose an gole first second tabe is a he is a mark final mark include masano ko last 7 remaining hazari each paper will carry 250 marks to tabe hazala total 1750 total mark ha first paper ne ko de chanu na haza essay sano tabe essays are specific topic ma chanu tani you have to prepare your writing skill for it and the masala topic chanu tabe you have to have a right amount of idea about the topic so that you can write it tabe second GS1 GS 1 to 4 lire GS tabe ashanga is optional tabe GS1 la the question thinking ba the subject matter is Indian heritage culture history ko geography lire tani I would like to encourage is that for geography you must mostly refer to Indian geography has both physical and human lile tabe second GS la the hazala the Indian governance structure Indian governance polity tabe is India your international relation is India your relation apa country la tesio tabe apa country is India your relation tesio hatio lile tabe GS3 la the social justice tabe terrorism tabe science index and economic governance structure hazari apum lile tabe GS4 la last hilaza ethics ega art and culture tabe social analysis nala society kha disi thangro tabe nala yo ethical functions society your value as nala khada is your value la clash haro haziyo lile tabe paper ashanga ani libaza optionals that is optional 1 and optional 2 so if you choose one subject it will be for both the subject tabe optional optional libaza they have about 76 subject for optional so optional libaza mostly the most scoring subject is pol science and international relation has an atuna student hindi subject use sare so for optional subject one advice that is given is that whatever subject naza khaba subject graduation la honors paper kerna has an optional keko has lere tabe optional is a really scoring paper because 500 marks has la mure has students should take a serious note of this but in the recent political development is a Indian government the fair play sa sono ba optional paper is remove sano shotaile tanya ati takhi tusmasad
kanga the upper your marks the total use option is 500 the rest the marks katyo
abaza essay 250 tabe GS1 to GS4 apam 250 mark
acha that means 1250
yeah
plus 500
kang
hitoi kinu kang no your idea kadano hitoi means la many subjects to cover so how do we study
so my plan yolam shungza adi is adi muthile subject matter is khetrong le tabe syllabus mi cover sano athongli le hajan iyo lamshungza is akhoza the static portion structure di hazri achala thoro hube hazri la cover sano hajan is class 11 12 la your structural paste adi strong side le has subject hazri yo and now I'm going for basic books so that I can get in-depth knowledge tabe college la is first 2 years mahal 3 years la syllabus apom means you cover some plan cell and also optional
okay satam bam ka NPSC check out your prelims 2024 after the November 9 na check so sa is it easy or what do you say
at the this year prelims chali ba la 200 question roje tabe at the hazala in thingba observations the most of the questions except some they were really like factual is a hilaza mostly in our state board. What they do is that they give a factual question in prelims. Hazala libaza in here observe sabaza. Class 10, 12 Ryomi question up to 40 to 50 question lishe. Hazana knowledge malingi hazala attempt sanogole.
Okay.
And if you really prepare, you can really do well for that.
Okay. Kana class 12 lile chakang kan bachelor degree nurse kenu bi chala kadekinu.
Is a if it is in God's will, is ilam shungza aron kangza TU la Delhi University la ja Ramjans Hindu Mahal Miranda College hiri la ja plan sai go you honors kenu ba plan sai ba political science has a laja is more specifically is a political structure a ideology value ideology perspective of is an Indian structure low hiri laja focus sai type has an is a aron kang la this year la November la entrance test na prepare some start sai
Okay. Samban na lang song. Kang na kang la what are you aiming? What is your focus? Na tu chungyaro. Na kang la tu tike sonyaro.
Ikang la has a imlingyo to plan mark imlingyo m mark tanye is a pum is a sangdamra could do sa is em could is a I want to be an IS officer after grading UPSC civil service examination. Tabe more specifically, I want to become, if possible, and if it is in God's plan, I want to be the first Naga Cabinet Secretary.
Okay. First Naga Cabinet Secretary in Delhi, right?
Yeah.
Kang ade, do you use social media or not?
Yes, I use social media, but I don't use it in bad sense. Is a social media atungna is a hila pishire yo use musare tabe is a social media la sabaz is a atungna for updates tabe
Okay.
changes that are coming in UPSC examination hearing now up to date updates on bazin na atungna use are.
Okay. Kang, do you have many friends or less friends? Shang
On the surface level, I appear to have many friends. But I have only some few close friends because I don't socialize much.
Okay, okay. Kang new study time come pattern. Kara kadak ta anya saru ani zelan saru ali ayo thing.
It's your study plans. It's the evening time last study sir. Tabi your study plans is the first start sabaza 7 to 12 mahalla 7 to 1 2 taksh has your study plans are tabe is his evening laza or two study session left device are first the 7 to 10 tabe as a 10:30 to 2:30
amala. Okay. Anything more? No share me class 8 9 10 11 12 teenager sandram tudarti ni da nalam shu kharmilla.
What I want to add more is that if you are going to prepare for this civil service examination, nanza akhoza nabu self analysis nabu la exam you demands the nangri di sanu limlina has pashiting tabe hazana laza you if you are up for the challenge nabu you have to really work hard because it's a really demanding examination. Is a problem material hazana arna prepare sanu and we have to ask for God's will and God's blessing so that we may be able to go through it. So that's what I would like to add more.
Sadam bela sandam tra banno moachang koi ina sandam tra apom te sachina basa ataw mi zepa ita tuzara asala na numusunu class ke toku there ko there ke therani lana hiba home coaching ko coaching center Kohima ko Dimapur Leong la lirde apom hipaitsa azadin isa tuzar kyang hiri lamchung nishe sokhang atasan tangin danore ina shall we look to God in prayer. America chomong seramba hibani mong satang bel nan muachang sanon tuzar archung abatumba NPSC UPSC crack sachenu lamnu chang koi along diva ku lamnu chanda ba ku sanram tuzar mo sasonon amamala chingsho tangina thare wanak tramon dharmche tu chang. Amen.